Well, for quite some time now, I've been wanting to check these new Craftsman cordless tools out, and I was at Lowe's the other day, and I seen this kit on the shelf for $99.99. A drill, driver, two 1.5 amp hour batteries, a charger, a bag for $99.99. That's an unbelievable deal in my opinion. But today we're gonna find out if these things are any good. So stick around, we're gonna open this up, we'll take a look at it, we'll test them, and we'll see what they're made of. So we'll be right back. Now, as everyone probably knows by now, Stanley Black & Decker did buy Craftsman. It's been a year or so ago, but they introduced a whole new line of cordless tools, and these are actually the cheaper of the Craftsman cordless tools available. There are some made in the USA Craftsman tools that are more expensive, but even those are a pretty good price. So I want to test those out too at some point. I'd like to check out this, particularly the impact driver, the made in the USA. I'd like to see how comparable it is to the DeWalt made in the USA impact driver. So I think that'll be a future video. And you know, if you can think of any more Craftsman tools or any other tools that you want to see, you want to recommend a video or whatever, just leave it down in the comments for me. And if I can get to it, I will. You know, I enjoy doing this. You know, if there's a tool you're interested about, ask me in the comments. Even if I don't do a video, I may know about it, and I may be able to tell you if I think the tool's any good, or if to tell you to go in a different direction, give you my opinion, obviously. You know, in the end, it's all up to your decision. And as I've said in many other videos, don't just take my word for it. Research it, check more than one person, because the results I have in these tests, somebody else could have a completely different result. And you know, and that's just the nature of it. You just got to take into consideration everything and then make your decision, because any man that wants to buy a tool, or woman that wants to buy a tool, you want to know if you're investing your money wisely or not. So that's what I'm going to try to do today with this. I'm going to try, maybe you're interested in this, or maybe you're looking for a good budget drill and driver combo. And this right here could be the ultimate budget drill driver combo. I just did my video on the rigid impact driver and drill combo kit, 12 volt, for $119. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. Now, the impact driver was pretty good, as you'll see. I'll post this after I post the videos of the impact drivers. But the impact driver did pretty good. The drill did good. I just didn't like the chuck on the drill. So other than that, that was a pretty good deal, $119. And then I stumbled across this, and I'm in even more shock, $99.99. We're just gonna see what it can do. I mean, is this geared more towards, you know, a homeowner grabbing it, throwing it in the garage, and drilling it, hanging a picture? You know, maybe, maybe not. I want to know how far it can go. I want to know who else can use this. I want to know who these could be made for. And for the money, if you're just starting out in the field, if you're looking for something cheap to get started with, if you're trying to figure out which platform you want to go into, whether it be Craftsman, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita, Rigid, etc., then I'm trying to broaden my spectrum and trying to review a bunch of different brands of tools to try to help everyone else out, as well as myself, because we could talk about Craftsman. What Craftsman means to me, man. I'm a little older, so growing up, Craftsman was always, you know, Bob Vila. It was synonymous with professionals using good quality tools that with the lifetime guarantee, you could go to Sears, switch them out, and the name has always meant a lot to me. I've always liked Craftsman. I still like Craftsman. I like to root for Craftsman because I want Craftsman to do well, because I like the Craftsman name. It's nostalgic, you know. I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys too. You know, I still have some old USA Craftsman ratchets and things of that nature, and I don't even use them because I don't want to break it and then have to trade it in for the cheap Chinese crap that Craftsman has and have had for a long time. So I kind of keep it more as a remembrance than anything, because I use other tools. I don't really like the Craftsman ratchets. I didn't like the handles. I didn't like the style of them. But just the name of it, like I said, it's nostalgic, man. So anyway, let's get to this here. As I said before, this is not the Made in the USA kit. This is the Made in China kit. Now, as you see here, I actually have an old Chinese Craftsman that Sears was putting out when their tools were going to junk. So we're going to throw that in the mix and compare it to this, and we're going to see if the Stanley Black & Decker Chinese crap is better than the Sears Chinese crap. And we'll see which one we like. But come on over here, man. Let's open this box up. We'll discuss some of the specs. We'll go over a little bit of the warranty information. We'll see what comes in it, and then we'll start running these things through a couple tests. So come on over. As we see here on the box, this tool number is CMCK200C2. And on the front here, it's going to claim that the impact driver does 1,460 inch-pounds of max torque, which we're going to find out, obviously. And the drill claims 280 UWO power. It stands for unit watts out, so claiming 280 unit watts out of power for the drill, which I won't be able to verify that. I probably could if I tried to research and find out how, maybe. I don't know. If you would be interested in something like that, let me know. I could try to figure it out. But let's go ahead and move forward here. We see here right on the front, it has a 3-year limited warranty. I have opened this already to charge the batteries so we can go right into the testing when we're done. As we see here, comes with a bag. Now I actually did look at this bag, and I actually kind of like this bag. It feels cheaply made, obviously, but if you open it up, I like the way it sits. It'll sit open there. It's got the big opening on the inside, would allow you to put your drill, driver, both in there, take a charger with you, whatever, and some other accessories if needed. So it actually looks pretty nice to me. Like I said, though, the quality is probably subpar, but we would expect that. Now, it comes here with both manuals for both the 1/2-inch drill driver and the 1/4-inch impact driver. The drill is CMC0700. The impact driver is CMCF800. Now, there is nothing in here about the warranty, but I'll tell you what. We'll look up the warranty real quick. Okay, now on the Craftsman website for the warranty, this is the information that I could just find right here. It says for 3 years from the date of sale, the product is warranted against defects in material or workmanship, and it comes with a 90-day satisfaction guarantee. Proof of purchase is required for the warranty, and they have a 1-800 number. It's 1-888-331-4569. You can call for details. Anything sold before September 2018 only comes with a 1-year limited warranty. So this is obviously after that. So it's a 3-year limited warranty. I don't know exactly what all that covers. In the rigid kit, it obviously went into more detail and told you exactly what was covered. Now, I'll try to find out more, and I'll do that because I plan on doing a video specifically on tool warranties in the future. So we'll go over that completely at that time. But here's the charger here. Comes with 2 bits and a flathead. It comes with a two number 2 Phillips bits and a flathead bit. Here's the drill. Now, I did charge up these batteries earlier, and they charged up fairly quickly. They were down to 1 bar, and I put them on charge, and they charged in about a half hour. So that was pretty quick. Now, granted, these are small batteries, 1.5 amp hour batteries. But as I mentioned earlier, DeWalt is Stanley Black & Decker. Craftsman is made by Stanley Black & Decker. And with the DeWalt 1.5 amp hour batteries, they never have an indicator on them that I've seen. There may be some, but the ones that I've seen do not have an indicator. Now, but these right here do have an indicator. So that is a plus. toward these over the DeWalt right off the bat, because I don't like, just like with the Rigid kit, I do not like not being able to tell how much juice is in my batteries. If I forget to charge it and I head out to a job and I don't think about it and I don't grab a charger, or I think I charged it and I get there and I find out it's not charged because I couldn't even tell from the get-go. Now, is that my own fault? Yeah, but I like to be able to have something to back up myself in case I make a mistake, which we all do at times. Now, this does come with a plastic chuck. It's a 1/2-inch drill chuck, however. It has 23 clutch settings plus the drill setting for a total of 24 settings. It has a 2-speed transmission. And it does have the China stank, obviously. They're all going to have the China stank or the Herc stank, whatever you want to call it. But I do, however, like the design of these drills, the looks of these drills. I like the color scheme, the red and black. It looks good. I like the overmolding here. It looks futuristic. It's a pretty nice looking drill. I really like it. It looks similar to the Milwaukee in the back, really. But it looks like the shell's made well. It comes together well. All the lines match up. Looks really good. Looks really good. I'm impressed by the looks of it right off the bat. And now we have the 1/4-inch impact driver, and it looks similar to the drill. As far as the overmolding, the color scheme looks good. I like it. I like the gray, black, red mixture right here. I mean, they look pretty nice. I'm really rooting for Craftsman. I would love nothing more than to say, you know what? I'm using all Craftsman from here on out because I like Craftsman. I really do. So I hope that these are good. I hope that the brushless power tools that I'm going to check out, I hope they're good. Maybe I'll switch. I don't know. We'll take a look at it. I really like them. I want to. Now, what I don't like here is I look at this collar. It's big. I guess I do. It's bigger. It looks different than a lot of other collars. As we look at the other Chinese Craftsman, this collar is a lot bigger than that collar. It does have some pretty good knurls in the collar, so if your hands are slippery, you will be able to get a hold of it. So that's a plus as well. And just like with the drill, the shell looks really good. The lines line up right. I mean, they're some really good looking tools. So first impression, like I said out of the box, they do look cheap, but they don't feel as cheap as I thought that they were going to feel. They actually feel pretty heavy duty. They feel real balanced in my hand. I like the way they sit in my hand. It doesn't feel too heavy on the top, too heavy on the bottom, but it does have a smaller battery on the bottom. Now, I probably can get a hold of a 3 amp hour battery, but I don't see the need for that right now. We'll just stick with the amp hour batteries that come with the kit, and we'll test these things. We're going to run them through some pretty tough tests. I'm going to try to break them. I'm going to see if I can break them. If I can't break one of these, put them through these tests, then that's going to show you that you could probably use this tool for a long period and not break it. With a 3-year warranty, you got plenty of time to break it if it does break. Now, as I said, though, they do require a proof of purchase. So if you decide to purchase these, make sure you save your receipt. The smart thing to do nowadays with technology, and I need to do this myself, is to have these companies email me receipts and save those emails so that way I don't have to save a piece of paper. Or you could scan your receipt and file and save it on your computer. That's another thing that I probably need to start doing, because I have a whole file box in there that's full of nothing but receipts, and I have no idea where nothing is. I couldn't find nothing, and I would have to sit there for hours to find something. So I need to be more organized in that aspect for sure. But let's go ahead and we're going to test the drill first, then we'll test the impact driver. So let me get some stuff set up over here and we'll try to break this thing. And once again, it's hot. I'm sweating. It's 90 plus degrees. Today is actually July the 4th, and by the time I post this, it'll be a couple weeks later. But I'll just say happy July the 4th to all you guys. and I hope you have had a good weekend. I hope you have some good times with your family, and I hope everything is all good in all of your lives. I appreciate each and every one of you watching, man, and tonight I'm gonna drink a beer with you, so cheers. So let's get over here and let's see what these can do.